Hello, Internet. Welcome back to the Lodge. I'm Steve Tassie, the board game guy, and it's an unseasonably cool September day. I'm not feeling that great, so I thought I'd do something a little fun. Light a little fire, have some tea, and do another unboxing video for you. Now, I know that I promised that my next video would be a tutorial for Escape from New York, and don't worry, that is coming. The thing is, the day I promised that, this arrived. That's right. Tokyo Highway, Rainbow City. This is an expansion to one of my favorite dexterity games, Tokyo Highway from Itten Games. You've seen that I've done some videos about it before, and so today we're going to dig into the expansion that adds some much needed color to a fun but very monochromatic game. First thing, before I even do that, I want to point out something. The corner, a little smushed when it arrived, and I know a lot of people who collect games because they're collectors would be like, oh no, damaged box, this game is ruined, I have to send it back and get a replacement. To me, this means the box has done its job. It took the damage so that the game inside is fine. So, I mean, that's my personal opinion. Not everybody shares it. Let me know in the comments. Does box damage bother you or not? So what we have in here, we have the rules. Now, this rule book actually covers how to play the basic game with some new components, but also includes rules for missions, which also use the new components in the game. So not only tells you how to incorporate the new stuff into the base game, if that's just what you want to play with, you know, some fancier pieces, but also gives you ways to win the game through earning points for missions, as opposed to just being the first person to get all your cars on the road. Little handy sheet telling you about what all the Kickstarter specials are. This is a mission board. Highlights all the different new terrain types and how you can score points involving them. A convenient scoreboard. Tracking tiles, where you can stack your building components and keep easy track of them, along with, on the back of this, is information about how many pieces you get in a game, depending on how many players you're playing with and whether or not you're playing the basic game or the mission-based version. Here's the mission information for the Kickstarter exclusive content. Here's one thing that I'm interested about. These are little rubber feet that you apply to the road sticks that come in the original game to give them a little bit more friction so that they can stay in place a little bit better. I'll be interested to see how that changes the dynamic of the game, because in the base game, without these little feet, a mistake can become pretty catastrophic. We have here the measuring stick. It is a 2 road length measuring stick with a hinge in the middle so that you can measure things properly for the game. The tower, it's another building that you put in place. It does have missions associated with it. Plastic cars instead of the wooden ones. Not only are they different materials so that the friction level is different when playing, but also you have a bunch of unique different cars. So each player has, you know, a bus and a big lorry and a flatbed truck and a taxi cab and so on and so on. So that's another element of the new game, is that you have different kinds of cars, and you can't put the same kind in similar places and expect to score points for it. So, interesting. And then we have all the terrain bits. We have the rainbow of Rainbow City. We have the stadium. We have the harbor, which comes with some little boats. We have the airport. We have the amusement park, Ferris wheel and castle and some trees, very cute. we also have this lovely Japanese temple. And then we have a bunch of flat, oddly shaped development areas, they call them. And these are for, you can put your columns on them, you can put off-ramps onto them. You don't have to, but they're there. And again, mission-wise, you can score points by doing so. And that's what comes in Itten Games' Tokyo Highway Rainbow City expansion. Let me know in the comments below if you like Tokyo Highway, if you have the expansion. Mine just arrived recently, so yours did too if you backed the Kickstarter. Did you go all in and get all of the fancy stuff, or just the base expansion? Let me know. I love this game. I'm Steve Tassi, the Board Game Guy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Game on.